Having a meltdown because it is breakfast time, and that is what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna put together everybody's breakfast. Fern, Ivy, Jackie, and Sophie. Everybody gets fed something a little bit different, and Jackie and Sophie get some supplements in the AM. I only give Fern and Ivy supplements in the PM. So I thought I would just share our breakfast routine with you guys, and yeah, just put together some food and get these bellies filled. Flip this around so I can see if I'm in frame. See, I always have this problem of cutting off my head. I need to flip the screen again. Like, when I say I'm out of my vlogging groove, I mean I'm out of my vlogging groove. I never put the camera back far enough to actually not have my head cut off, because it feels like I'm too far away from you guys, and it feels like my voice is super echoey. This place is generally really echoey because it's like kind of, I don't know, there's just lots of blank walls, bright pink walls, if you haven't noticed. When I first got here, my first order of business was to get in my car and drive myself to Blush Lane. I got all of my ingredients for meal prep, and then I spent the whole evening making meal prep. I wasn't even able to make it all. I had to make the rest the next morning. So I did my meal prep, and that was like my full day, like my first full day here. I decided not to film any of my meal prep, even though it's something that I love doing and I love sharing. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what I made and what I'm eating. This is a Mexican egg scramble with avocado and lime and cilantro. So basically it's just scrambled eggs with cumin and paprika and tomatoes and jalapenos and a whole bunch of feta in there. This is actually goat feta. There's, yeah, cilantro or coriander, sea salt, pepper, and then avocado and some limes. So I'm just gonna heat this up in a skillet and then add some chopped avocado, a squeeze of lime, and some cilantro, and that will be breakfast. Here it is. It's very flavorful and very yummy. It's, you know, too small. I could probably eat 3 times this much, but that's what I mean about overeating. Yes. Okay, so for the most part, I have been hanging around in this house in my sports bra, and I don't typically wear clothes that show off my chest or my arms, so you might be seeing like the large majority of my tattoos for the first time, because you can usually only see them peeking out of my neck and peeking out from my wrist and stuff. It is 9:30, so I actually woke up at 5:30, 4 hours ago, and that's how long it took to get the morning routine done with these 4. Mind you, I was vlogging, so setting up my tripod and filming those clips takes probably twice the amount of time. But still, you know, a couple of hours in the morning to do all of the walkies, to get myself taken care of and to make my coffee, and then to feed everyone and then get everyone set up so that I can actually sit down and spend pretty much the rest of the day working on whatever it is that I'm working on. Jackie and Sophie are downstairs, so they actually prefer to be down there. I've tried to bring Sophie up here to the bedroom a couple of times and she just has like a freak out. So she is down there in her little banana bed, and Jackie likes to sleep. He likes to sleep on the couch, but then when the sun comes in through the back window, he goes over there and sleeps on this cute little pink bed in like a sunbeam. I love how dogs do that. Kitties do it too. So yeah, they're downstairs, and then Fern and Ivy are just with me here on the bed. And yeah, I thought I would just give you guys kind of like a rundown of what's going on today and why I decided to vlog. So yesterday evening, I got a message from my friend Leanne asking if I would be available to take Norma for the weekend or a couple of days. And some of you guys might remember Norma. She was kind of a crowd favorite back in the day when I was doing full-time pug and pet sitting when I lived in Calgary, like before I met Jessie. I was actually sitting Norma when I met Jessie. So Norma and her family were a big part of our move from Calgary to the Kootenays. Jay actually lent us his truck, lent Jessie his truck to drive from Calgary to the Kootenays so that we could move our mattress. And Jay had only met us, like he had just met us. Like Leanna and Jay are the kindest couple that I have ever met. And actually, here on YouTube, Jessie and I created a video of sort of reuniting with Norma a few weeks or maybe a month after we moved out to the Kootenays. This was back when Jessie and I were creating like a much different style of videos. They were more like really short, like 2 to 3 minute little adventure clips that were more like musical montages. And this is back when Jessie and I were collaborating like really, really closely because he had his vision, he wasn't feeling the symptoms of his brain tumor yet, and we were doing a lot of kind of like really artsy fartsy filming stuff together, and we were adventuring a ton. This video that we made of Norma and the pugs was filmed in this style. So Jessie brought his drone and we met up with Jay and Leanne, and I think they had another friend there with them, and we spent the day at the beach. And the YouTube video we created with Norma was called, I don't know, it was called something like Pug Day at the Beach. Anyway, super random. She said they were going on a trip and they will be heading through or up to Edmonton today, later this afternoon at around 3 or 4 o'clock. So she asked if she could just drop Norma off here for a couple days. And then I don't know if they're staying in Edmonton or if they're going elsewhere, but she's gonna drop her off in Edmonton. So they are in Calgary. I've actually traveled from the Kootenays to Calgary to sit Norma and stay at Leanne and Jay's place before. So she is, gonna be here a little bit later this afternoon, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna vlog Leanne and Jay. I don't know how comfortable they are with being on camera. If I have the energy, I'll ask them if it's cool and if they're okay with that, but if not, you might just see Norma randomly here. Oh my gosh, Jesse is going off. He's telling me about this book that he is reading. So that's sort of the plan for today. I am going to sit down and edit. It's 20 to 10, so I am gonna probably try and just work straight through until Norma gets here. I'm not gonna obviously film this part because it's so tedious and so boring. I might take a little break. Well, I'll definitely take a little break around noon or 1 o'clock to make some lunch. So I'll show you guys what I'm eating for lunch from my meal prep. And then we'll take Jackie for a little walk. We'll take Sophie outside to express her bladder again and make sure that she's all good. And we'll take Fern and Ivy maybe over to the little park for like a minute, just to make sure everyone gets some sunshine and gets an opportunity to stretch their legs and get out of the house. But then I'm gonna come right back, sit down, edit some more, and wait for Norma to get here. So look forward to that. Okay, I'm just waiting for Leanne and Jay to arrive with little Norma. Leanne said she would be here around 3 o'clock and it's 3:20, but when she said that I was thinking probably closer to 4 because it always takes longer to get to Edmonton from Calgary than you think, especially because there's nowhere to go pee along the way until you hit that rest stop that I was at in the last vlog, Wetaskiwin or whatever. Anyway, so I'm thinking they'll be here a little bit later, like within the next half an hour anyway. I keep just checking my phone to see if she's sent me any messages or anything like that, but I just took everybody for a walk. It is so hot outside. I am so grateful. Oh, I should turn the fan off so it's not like blasting in the background of the audio of this clip. I'm so grateful to be staying in a place that's air conditioned. This is actually the first house I've stayed in that has air conditioning. Jade's didn't, Carly's didn't, and Shay's didn't, and my mom's sure as hell doesn't. So I am just living the dream, being in a fully temperature controlled, like fully automated, brand new build of a condo. It's really, really nice. It's such a treat. Editing is going well. I got a couple of hours in before we went outside and did our walkies, so I'm really excited about that. It's been a while since I've uploaded a vlog. So I'm just going to sit here in front of this gigantic window and wait for Leanne and Jay to either pull up on the street or send me a message on my phone letting me know that they're around the corner. And then we will go out and meet them, and you guys will get to meet or re-meet little Norma. right. Clearly I asked Leanne if they were okay with being filmed. I just poked my head out the front door and I was like, are you guys okay if I vlog this? And they were like, sure. So they were cool with that, which was awesome. Jackie's just down here too. He is very interested in Norma. I think Jay's words were, there's some youth for ya. So Jackie's pretty excited about that. Let me grab Norma and show you like her face. I know you saw her on the ground, but Norma! Wow, gotcha. I gotcha. Hey. All right, here is our girl, little Norma. I know that's a big window. Can you look at the camera? Can you look at the camera? Can you look at the camera? She is the wiggliest little pug that I have ever known. She is like, have you ever seen that episode of Friends where Phoebe's mom, I think, gets her a pug and she's holding it and she's like, yeah, so anyway, that's Norma. Some of you guys might remember her. Some of you guys might be seeing her adorable face for the very first time. I'm just gonna let them sort of settle and do their thing. I set out some cold water just because everyone's excited. They're ready to party.
I'm excited and I feel relaxed and I'm ready to party.
There's some hydration for them there, and I set out some beds and some areas to relax. There are some chew toys and some bones, just like some stress relief stuff for them as they get acquainted. I'm literally just gonna continue editing. I'll be back for like probably our evening routine, walks and dinner and you know, all that good stuff. I just finished editing this video and it's always such this incredible sense of accomplishment for me when I finish editing a project. This is a project. It took a lot. It took a lot. There was a lot of digging into my hard drives. I have like, they're all right there. So that's what took most of the time. The actual like cutting and splicing and editing didn't take much time at all, but holy moly, I skipped lunch because Norma came. And so I'm gonna go get some dinner and we're gonna feed the dogs. Norma, are you hungry? Do you guys want some supper? Norma, are you hungry? Do you want some food? Come back, I want to see that adorable little head tilt. Norma, are you hungry? Do you want some supper? Are you guys hungry? I'm feeling a little hungry, so I'm gonna eat, and I think you guys should eat too. Norma, are you hungry? Do you want your supper? Are you hungry, girl? Are you hungry hippo? Are you a hungry hippo? Do you want some supper? Okay, let's go downstairs and get some supper. Let's go downstairs. Come in. Let's go downstairs. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. Come on. Okay, we have 5 raw-fed dogs with us today. 5 little raw-fed doggies. So I've got this bowl for Jackie. I think he's eating salmon. I have this bowl for Sophie. This is mostly salmon, but I just topped it up with a little bit of beef because I didn't defrost enough. So that's for them. All of their supplements are in there. This is Ferns and her fluff truff. This is just complete beef dinner. Nothing else because she is so picky and so sensitive. And then this is what Ivy's eating. So this is Puppy Love Kickin' It Kangaroo. It's got so much good stuff in there. It's actually from this Mylar bag. So it's dehydrated or freeze-dried raw. Let me open this up. There's so much good stuff in there. It's like just this dehydrated, like fresh food. Blueberries and cranberries and apples and like whole little fishies in there. And then the dehydrated pieces there are kangaroo proteins. So Fern didn't do so well on that. Ivy's doing amazing. So I just dehydrate it with water, and her supplements are mixed in there as well. She has psyllium husk and green lip muscle powder for now because I ran out of everything else. And then Normie is a little raw girl too. And I don't know what protein this is, but she gets this really cool like brand of raw that comes in little pieces. Little tiny pieces like that. It's perfect for little Normie. Yeah. So I think just for fun, I'm gonna feed everyone in this same area. Usually I sort of like separate them around the place, but just you know, for the content, I'm gonna sort of put them all here so I can get them all in frame. So I don't know where I'm gonna feed Norma yet. So let's feed Sophie. Let's see here. Sophie, come here. I know you think it's for you. I think you're the one I'm gonna have to hold back. But let's give Sophie a chance, hey? Yeah, good girl. Good girl. There we go. All right. And then Jackie. No, Norma. No, honey. It's not for you. Jackie's a little bit slow. He sort of like waits to see if the coast is clear before he approaches his dish. Good girls. And then we'll do Fern. I know. So I'm going to put this down. No, honey. That's for Fern. Good girl. Norma, yours is coming, sweetheart. So Jackie's into it. And let's do Ivy. No, Norma. Can we get out of the way, please? Good girl. Okay, Ivy. Yes. Ivy. Yes. Ivy. Yes. Ivy. Yes. Good girl. Okay. And then Norma will just do like right here. There we go. It's finally time. Look at this. There we go. Hey, Jax? Yeah. That's kind of the shot I wanted. Let's go over here. Yeah. We eat our way under the fluff traps. Here we go. Amazing. Good job. Yeah, good job. What did you do pushing your bowl under there? Hey? Yay! Ivy's dirty little robe. You want your supper time robe? Yeah, happy belly robe. Happy belly robe. It's Ivy's happy belly robe. Yay! I have to go get a poop bag. So I like truly honestly don't care what people think of me anymore when I'm out filming in public. And this neighborhood isn't too busy because it's like a brand new development and whatever, but there's still like a few cars that go by and a few people walking down the street and stuff like that. And I seriously wonder, like, what do they actually think when I'm out there just with a camera with like a beeping red light on it to show that I'm like recording? Like, they probably think it's really creepy. Or like I'm filming myself expressing a dog's bladder and like pinching their butthole and stuff. Don't they wonder like what the deal is? Okay, check out the insane amount of cuteness happening on the bed right now. This is what we're working with. Thank goodness it's a king size bed. So I've got all the beds up here. There's a couple more on the floor. Jackie actually likes to sleep on this one for half of the night, and then he likes to come under the covers for the second half of the night in the early morning. And then Sophie has been pitching a fit in her cuddle bed, and she prefers to be out of her cuddle bed, and she actually likes to sleep close to me, which is interesting because she also likes to bite me. Yeah, we've got some fresh cold ice water. Fern has already enjoyed a little bit of that. The Dyson, little mini Dyson fan, it's so cute. I'm loving this thing. Got my iPad ready to watch some Family Guy because that's my nighttime routine. My vlogging batteries are charging right there. So this little part of the bed is for me, and then the rest of it is for the dogs. Actually, it's more like this.